Aloha, this is Jonathan, and today I am going to do a demo of Rifle Shuffling. Becca of Becca Talks in Tarot has been having a little bit of a hard time learning Rifle Shuffling, and I offered to make her a video. I hope it helps her and anyone else who watches. So let's get started. I'm going to turn the camera around and I will show you the basics of Rifle Shuffling, at least how I was taught. Let's get started with the lesson. So this is Rifle Shuffling. You split it in half, and while you hold this side, you flip the bottom of the other side up. That way, even though it looks different here, when they go together, they'll be right side up. And put one finger in here, one thumb here, the other finger is holding at the bottom. And the tighter you hold it, the harder it's going to be to actually do. So you just slowly, one at a time, let your cards go. And then you go the other way. If it's too stiff, you can just slide them together. Again, you just flip it up. Just give it a slight bend, it doesn't have to be super hard. And you just kind of let it go through your fingers. And to bridge, you just do the opposite. This is a new deck, so it's a little stiff. The more you do it, the more it gets broken in. And it's just automatic for me to go. See, that was not too bad. Again, you flip up. Just let them go. And then the opposite direction. Now, let me do it at a slightly different angle so you can see a little better. You're just doing one at a time. There's no need to use force, it just does it automatically on its own. And then opposite, kind of hard to do sideways like that, but I do like shuffling in the air. You just kind of bridge it the other way, that's why it's called the bridge. Flip. You're not forcing it, you're just letting it go. There's no, I'm barely even holding on. See how they slip out of my hands? You don't have to hold them really tightly. In fact, the looser you have it, the better. I mean, you still want to have it so it's not falling anywhere, but I'm not like gripping it, I'm just loosely holding it. And that is just so you can kind of slightly bend. Oh, let me try that again. It's hard doing it slow for me. I'm so used to doing it fast. You don't always have to bridge. Bridging is another part of it, but and actually bridging it helps keep it from bending too much. Oh, sorry about moving the camera there. So, just letting it go. And then if you don't know how to bridge, just push it together. Not a big deal. Bridging is just, if you bend it this way to put it together, you're bending it that way to let it bridge. Okay. One more time, and then I'll show you a couple other ways of doing it. I'm gonna do it. Just kind of letting it go slowly, and then you have a good And then when you want to put it together, you just bridge it. You just bend again. I will talk my way through it this time, because I think the more you do it, the easier it gets. I mean, I had a hard time learning this when I was a kid, but you know, in Costa Rica, having nothing else to do, we played lots of card games, so I kind of had to learn how to shuffle. So when you put that there, you're putting a little bend in it. And this time when you're bridging, you're just letting it bend the other way. And see, and then it keeps it pretty straight. Another way I've seen people do it, this time I am not flipping it, because we are going to just do, see, this one's hard for me. I don't really use this version, but I know some people find it easier just to do the corners. And then slide together. Oh, catching my cloth in there. There we go. I actually don't like that corner way of doing it. And I've seen Ethany, she flips like that. Wait, how does she even do it? I don't even. She does kind of like a corner kind of thing, but she's using the same kind of shuffle, and then she just lets it fall. But I don't know. That feels really weird for me. And if getting it the long ways is too hard. Again, no flipping, but you're just doing it on the sides and sliding it together. So really the only way to bridge is if you do it the traditional way, which is like this. One more time. And just to show you all that I do have wizard fingers, shuffle in the air. Sometimes you don't have a table to put your deck down on to shuffle. Since I got one, it's good to tamp it to be pretty much even. And you just shuffle and bridge. So, that is rifle shuffling. Let me know if you find that helpful. If you have any questions, I will be glad to answer. And thanks for watching. Until next time, aloha.